Hey everyone, today we'll be focusing on calculus and today we'll be focusing on this problem, and without any further hesitation, let's get started. And now we're going to be focusing on problem number 3. So in our given problem, we are given the equation f of x is going to be equal to the square root of 5x plus 10. And we need to figure out exactly the domain and the given range as well. And as we know, domain refers to all x axis real numbers, and the range refers to all real y-axis numbers. I'm also going to put the graph over here for visual context as well, since we're dealing with the square root, and we're actually going to be doing something uniquely different. We are going to be factoring in this case with a given technique to help us find our domain and our given range. So in order for us to be able to find our domain, what we need to do is that we're going to set 5x plus 10 square root of such greater than or equal to 0. We're going to square both sides to get rid of the square root, and therefore we'll have 5x plus 10 over here, 0, and then we're going to subtract 10. Then we would have, let's move this over here. We're going to have 5x greater than or equal to negative 10. And then when we divide by 5, we're going to have x is greater than or equal to negative 2 in that case. So this sign indicates that the domain, let me see if I can zoom out for a second, pardon me, is that the domain is going to be having a hard stop at negative 2 and is going to keep going on until infinity, because as we remember before from our previous video lecture, typically square roots would have a curve that is going to be a similar shape such as this. If we put on an x and y axis over here, it's going to keep going on that way. And since we have negative 2 over here within our domain, which refers to all real x, y, then I'm going to put negative x, negative y, I'm going to put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Our given graph is going to look like this, with the square root slope going to keep going out this way. And we could even take a look over exactly based on square roots functions. Given the fact that they are going to have a shape like this, it looks like, oh wait, that if it's also going to be going in the range where it's going to be focusing on the y-axis, it looks like, this is at the 0 point over here. So we notice that our starting point is going to be negative 2, 0 over here. And it looks like that the only direction that the entire graph is going to be going is upwards all the way to infinity, since it's going to keep going out further, and further. However, it's stopping at 0 on the y-axis altogether. And so what we can do is that it looks like it's just going to be 0 all the way to positive infinity. There we go. Put this over here. And that is our given domain and range. Now let's head over and focus on our next problem. Hey everyone, thank you very much for taking time to watch this. If you found this video helpful, be sure to feel free to please like and subscribe. And if you have any other questions as well, please put them in the comment section. And as always, take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.